run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her lame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first. Stand down at their own 24-yard line.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Check out! 390! No! Better bring it! You better bring it! I'm letting you know.
From the 31, Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Luck. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Now Cobb to return. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The tackle there by Brian Poole.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. You're not ready. You're not ready.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And an alley to run. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now Jackson on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Bad news, they didn't get it on 2nd down. The good news is they still only need about 3 or 4 inches here on 3rd.
And the good play callers have looked at both situations. They thought to themselves, okay, this call, I pick up the 1st down, already ready with that call. If I don't, this is what I'm going to come back with in order to pick it up.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Locke. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
first down.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Love. And Tate's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First down, Dolphins.
Run, 40!
59. He can't. 12. He's not going to get me. He's coming.
Topper!
Alert 3.
A first down carry for Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Watch the slant. 58, boy. 58. Mike. Your track. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Drop deep.
On 2nd down at 4. Luck. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 7.
On the double.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 47.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They come up in an offset eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson, rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Lock. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
On first down, Locke. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good first down call as the screen play gets them 9.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Jackson to throw again. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Look the outlaw. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. And an alley to run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I got you. I got you.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And finding Pruitt. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And an alley to run. He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's 21-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Luck on first down. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
21 yards. First down, Miami.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Luck. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Let's go. A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
Luck now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Luck. And this is going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Jackson now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson tried to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Monday. Check, 59.
Back to throw. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Let's go.
The Colts take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Strip the ball.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Jackson now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Now Jackson out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down. Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Watch a slant.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another 1st down on the pickup of 5 yards. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Randall Cobb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. First down, a run with Cohen. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made by Dante Fowler. A 2-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Luck finds his tight end Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Luck. He completes it to Tate. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Luck now to throw. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had him. 3rd down now. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11B.
To the air again, Luck. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. The carry here for the big tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This is why I've never been a big fan of trying to get too cute down here by the goal line. For every one time something like this works, it seems like it blows up about 10 times. And sure enough, they'll wind up losing yards here.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 58's the money. 58's the money.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Kenny Golladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 18 gator, 18 gator. You got nothing to work. You got nothing.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
I tell you, you run for 100 yards as a running back, you've had a great game. But when you do it as a quarterback, that's something else altogether. And that last run puts him right at the century mark.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Kamara. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Indianapolis, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile,